Welcome everyone back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is DFree. Here today, we will be talking about the brand new upcoming, this is not it, but I'll get over there, the upcoming Step Up banner that is coming out. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit subscribe if you are new. And I'm going to attack this in different scenarios. I'm going to talk about the benefits to this, just the nature of the banner, the way that they're handling it, and also the downsides to it. Because believe it or not, whether you're free or not, whether you pay money or you're free, it doesn't really matter. There are negatives to these types of banners. So we're going to talk about it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and jump into it. So here is Legend Step Up number 1. Let's just kind of, I guess, as far as they're concerned, jump to Legend Step Up number 2. Legend Step Up Volume 2 is coming soon. They are completely ignoring these because they're not Legend Step Ups, but they do have the ticket with the number 2, number 3. I get why they did it, but my OCD man can't handle it. Legend Step Up number 2, though. Perfect Cell and Super Namekian Lord Slug join the fight. We have a yellow Perfect Cell. He is yellow because he obviously was, it's thematic. He's countering the previous Gohan who was purple, stuff like that. And that obviously means Gohan, who's in here, will be spoiler. And then Lord Slug is blue. We have Long Hair Trunks. Which movie was this one from? Or is it not even? This is just Cell Saga. This isn't even a movie. I don't know. I was just thinking about movie. I know he has it in a couple of movies, but nonetheless, that's just Cell Saga. I didn't see the battle armor. Anyways, he's purple. And this will be, expect to see more novelty units like this. For one, this is really, really cool. This is a really cool form for Trunks. I like to see that. Expect more novelty units like that. But again, they're EXs. And then we have TN with this. I don't know how to feel about that art. But anyways, we have TN there, EX TN. And then we have another ticket exclusive, Gohan. Gohan is indeed ticket exclusive on this banner. New ticket exclusive Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth arrives. Event preview. Obtain Sparking Rarity guaranteed tickets from steps 4 and step 7 on the summon and use them in this concurrent ticket summon. So let's talk about that. So before I even give my opinions, and well, I guess I might as well. Love that he's red. He needed to be red. I think that they heard us and were like, yeah, we haven't dropped a good hybrid red in forever. Yes, there was the Kid Gohan. Irrelevant. Yes, there's the old Trunks. Irrelevant. But DFree, they're still good. They do damage. Irrelevant. Okay? We needed a new good hybrid. And there we go. So I love that he's red. I don't have any opinions on these guys because I don't know what they do. Lord Slug being blue, being on movies, being regen. Both of these units being regen. Seems like they are trying to really buff regen again recently, which is cool, except for the fact that regen can be really annoying, and it's the only team in the game that can force you to time out, basically, aside from that Tail Vegeta and the Masu type team. Anyways, so let's talk about the step-ups. So the first ever step-up came out in October. What they did here was, a lot of people skipped this banner, despite the fact that King Piccolo was really good at the time, still is really good on regen, and obviously for good reason. These were the only new units. I believe not really much reason to summon on it otherwise. It did feature a list of good characters, though. We had SS2 Gohan, we had Cell, just good characters. All of the Legends Rising units basically to that point were available on this banner, which is either good or bad, but the good news is that the rates were weighted towards getting the new units at a 1% rate. So nonetheless, though, they did have that. So that's how they handled it. Steps 3 and step 7 were the ones where you would, step 4, and step 7 were the ones where you would get the ticket. There was no unit locked behind a ticket on this banner. Here we go with our next one, the Black Friday one. The end of November to beginning of December. Step 4 and step 7 are the same. The number of stones doesn't change. The first 3 steps are always really cheap. 1,100 for 18 units is really good. That's really good. Do it. It's really good. First 3 steps, always really good. That's a good number, right? For 18 units, it doesn't change. Then we come in, we take a look at this banner. There is no, well, Vegeta with that nose. There is no unit on this banner that is locked behind a ticket. Okay, our most recent step up. The end of December, transitioning to the beginning of January, we have this banner. And this banner did, in fact, have a unit locked behind a ticket. It was actually another banner, but the banner changed whenever you got the ticket. It had Beerus on it. So Beerus is available as a ticket summon banner unit. And I don't know if it shows it here. If it does, whatever. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But nonetheless, there was a variant for when you got the ticket. It would show the other banner image, and it would have Beerus in it. And you would be able to summon for Beerus because he was not naturally in this banner. So they haven't changed anything as far as the way the steps work. And actually what I will say is they did. This first one, I don't think that you could go all the way through multiple times. You couldn't loop it. You went from 1 to 7 and it turned into a regular banner. After that, they changed that, and these last couple you've been able to loop, if I recall correctly. So ultimately, though, we got Beerus as our locked behind a banner unit, or locked behind a ticket unit, and Gohan is the next one. This is not great. This is not great. It's not great for anybody. Like, I don't want to make that a case where it's a divide between free players or paying players. It's not great for anybody. Nobody likes this. Nobody at all likes this. Because the thing is with the tickets, you are going to get a chance to pull whoever's on the banner. You could be in a position where you pull the same unit multiple times. You can go multiple times through the tickets and get the same unit. I know because I lived it. It was hell trying to get Beerus to 5-star. It was hell. And that was only like, 4 copies? It was hell. It was not easy. I kept pulling SSG over and over and over and over and over, and it wasn't fun. And I don't know what they're going to do with Gohan, because another thing to note about the last step up is that Beerus has not come back in the game yet. In fact, in the news post at the time this was the live banner, they actually mentioned, hey, Beerus will maybe come back in the future. I believe they said possibly come back. Like, he hasn't come back yet, and I don't care how good you consider him to be. That's not relevant at all to what I'm talking about, so maybe you don't care that you don't have him. But just the fact that this sets a precedent for what they can do in the future with more new units is a problem. That's a big deal. That is a big deal because, again, that is going to be something that they end up doing in the future as we proceed in the game. Like, they could wind up doing that with characters that all you guys want. Like, what happens when you're looking for Vegito Blue or Gogeta Blue, whichever, and they wind up being locked behind a ticket, right? That would really suck. And they follow trends in this game, and what they do a lot of times is they drop something in the game. I think I mentioned it earlier, 5-star double boosts came in, and then all of a sudden they're the norm, right? And not only that, 5-star, getting multiple tags boosted at 5-star comes into the game. I believe with the buff of Ginyu, I believe was the first one. And then from there, again, it becomes way more common. They follow trends in this game. So the fact that they're doing it now does prove that at some point they will be back doing this again. And worst case scenario, I know, but it's very possible that a banner that's coveted winds up being the one that they do that on. And in fact, this whole time I've been looking for the step up. It looks like I skipped it. I went all the way back to the announcement for Black Friday. But it's not a good thing. And I really wish they wouldn't do it, because they're going to continue to do it in the future. But I do want to point out one other thing too, is that as it pertains to, here's the step up banner, as it pertains to the list of eligible characters, right? They should be good. They should ultimately be good. But let me read this to you guys as far as Beerus is concerned. Beerus appears in the New Year's Step Up Sparking Guaranteed Ticket Summon. The displayed information is 3-star. Important notes: Beerus only appears in the Guaranteed Ticket Summon. Beerus does not appear in the regular summon. Beerus could return in the future. Yeah, they hung by what they said. He didn't come back. He hasn't come back, and this was, again, around Christmas. Hasn't come back yet. So this could be a situation with Gohan. And Gohan is interesting, too, because he's got that legendary finish, or whatever they're calling it. So they could be in a position where they don't ultimately... That's scary to me, is what I'm saying. I don't know if they're going to treat these as a higher rarity type card where they don't show them very often. Maybe they don't introduce anything above sparking. But what they do is they lock units behind tickets, or units don't come back very often. That's a very scary precedent. And now we're entering uncharted territory. Like, most people didn't care about Beerus because they didn't care about him in general. But, like, this is going to be interesting, because this is a main series unit, an older character, from Z and stuff like that, not a newer character like Beerus would be. I just kind of feel like this is a big deal. And again, I will don't get it misunderstood. I am going to get this Gohan. I will go. I don't care how deep I have to go. But I do empathize with the people that don't like this, and I like myself, but like also can't go that deep. So let me talk about the step up banner just in and of itself. I don't know. Hopefully this isn't coming off too negative. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. If you're a free player, I 100% recommend, if you have 1,100 crystals, doing the first 3 steps. You cannot beat 18 units for the price of basically 1 multi-summon. You can't beat it. That's some of the best value you can get in games like this, ever. Whether it's Dokkan, whoever, That's some of the best value you can get. You cannot beat that. Do it. 100% do it. The banner will be good. He will feature good stuff. First 3 steps, go. But from there, it gets interesting. If you can make it to step 6 where you get a free summon, I mean, like, and you would have gotten a ticket by then too. That's only 3,000, maybe. Like, I know some of you guys have been saving for a long time, but still, I would consider it for that free summon. But the thing about getting to 6 is that if you get to 6, you might as well finish 7 for that guaranteed sparking ticket. But nonetheless, top 3, and I would end that. I would end at that point. I wouldn't go much deeper. At worst, I would go 4. But then the thing is, if you go 4, you might as well go 5 to get 6. If you go 6, you might as well go 7 to get the ticket. That's why I said 3 is the magic number. You know, try your luck. But if you want Gohan, you do have to go at least 4. That's the issue. And that right there, that immediately right there summarizes the problem with having units locked behind tickets. Literally, right there, you are forced to spend a minimum of crystals in order to get the Gohan. But if you don't care about that and you would like to get, you know, some of the other stuff that's on there, you know, like Super Perfect Cell, you get Super Namekian Slug, then you're good. Go for it. If not, if you want Gohan, I would go to step 4, maximum, and end it there. If not, maybe if you're going to be somebody that wants to save, you could try your luck with the first couple steps and just move on. That's only 400. Not too big of a deal, I would say. So ultimately, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe if you were new. I'll see you guys later on tonight for some summons and some breakdowns and all that stuff. So expect a lot of legends today. Have an awesome day, everyone, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next one.